up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Zilker Park in Austin, Texas. 54 holes, just shy of 5,000 feet. Hole 1, par 3, 248 feet.
You gotta tell me, man.
You gotta tell me.
We've got some new construction going on the left. Gentle headwind, so I'm throwing putter turnover here. I don't want to be over a construction fence. Turn it over a little too much towards hole 2's tee pad. And I don't film the putt, but this is kind of what the green looks like from over there. Hole 2, par 3, 232 feet. Going putter turnover again. Got a tailwind, so try to put a little more on it. Expected it to swing a little more than that. So, being that I'm not a local, in any of the minis or anything, is this played as an island ever? Just to make it a little more difficult? Let me know in the comments. New hole 3, par 3, 240 feet. It's a bit of a walk to get to here. That construction that we saw in the last 2 holes interrupted the previous hole 3, so this is the new hole. Really tight, especially compared to the first 2 holes, but you just got to get through that line of trees and give yourself a look at a putt. I overturned that fierce quite a bit, so it kind of fell out of the sky. Hole 4, par 3, 312 feet. Playing right next to hole 3 in this little clearing. Going new buzz, and this thing's staying in the bag for sure. I like that a lot. Just gentle turn, fading right back towards the basket. Stoked about that. Hole 5, 218 feet. It's a little blind, a little downhill, but you've got some air to work with, so I'm just going like putter stall shot. Luckily there's a tree that kind of drops me, because that would have gone way too far. Like a spiky forehand that's going to dig in is probably the better play. Hole 6, 234 feet. Blind shot over the road, which I'm not a huge fan of. You just don't want anything bad to happen that would jeopardize disc golf being in the park, so I overturned the Bobcat a little bit. This would have been actually a really good thumber hole, but get on the green and it's easy from there. Hole 7, 346 feet. I'm going straight up the gut with a mid-range, just trying to play it safe. There's no cars in this shot, but I stood here for about 5 minutes contemplating if I wanted to throw over the road and play the flare skip onto the green. Again, didn't seem like a good idea. Didn't want to bring anybody's cars into play or anything like that, so I'm on hole 6's green here and then just pitch up. Sorry for the bad camera work. The basket is just out of frame on the right side. You can kind of see the rubber pad around the base. Airballed that, but you have some greenery behind the basket as a backstop. Hole 8, 280 feet. This is a really cool hole.
Line bender here on hole 8, Zilker Park, 281 feet. Right to left, over the shoulder.
You can hear the wind kind of whipping. It was swirling a lot in the park today. Luckily that road curves way to the right, because so did that shot. The wind just kind of got on top of the flight plate and it didn't have a chance to fight back, so I pitched up. And there's that tree that's kind of blocking access to the green. Cool hole. Hole 9, 181 feet. You've got the road right behind it, so just a little, whatever your touchiest approach shot is. Just pitching it up with the razor claw. And don't mind the bad putt, but there's how close the road is behind the basket. Hole 10, 347 feet.
All right, we're out here at Zilker.
Nice tunnel shot, an opportunity to
174
open
Apex
up here.
Diamondback, 174 Apex Swirl Diamondback. Let's see how they fly. We got a tailwind here. 367 feet.
Got that same tailwind, now it's kind of over the left shoulder here. First throw with the new Diamondback. Surprisingly stable. Yeah, hole 10 is on the opposite side of the parking lot from the front nine, so that's one of my favorite design features. Hey, hole 11, 239 feet, a little downhill. You want to forehand or backhand turn over into that dark area. Yeah, I really like courses where the front and back nine are divided by the parking lot, so you can refill on water or shed layers or whatever. It's a cool add. A little bit of a slope into the trees behind the basket here. Fast green. Hole 12, 255 feet. A little more uphill than the previous hole was downhill. I'm going with my trusty beat-in bobcat here, just on a sweeping hyzer low. Get some good skips towards the basket. Trying to make it a tap-in birdie. Just out of reach. Hole 13, 344 feet. Heading back down the hill. You got lots of lines here. Right hand or left hand, backhand or forehand low. Or you've got room over the top. But we're kind of at the top of the property here. I'm going with that same bobcat. I know that that's about the range. It's just going to run out of steam and stall. And it could only have been a little bit better. Hole 14, 251 feet. Got a bit of a gap to hit here. Pretty wide, but the ceiling height is pretty specific, and I just throw it a little too low. Get some good skips. A little outside of circle 2. Give it a little spinny, Annie, full flight kind of putt at it. Made the comebacker, got nubbed in, which was weird. Anyways, hole 15, 350 feet.
That would have been pretty good had it not hit the tree.
Can't remember what the wind was. It should be a headwind, but that doesn't make any sense for throwing a putter. I think it was swirling and it was a tailwind.
Oh, good tree hit.
Because I put that bullet pin high. I think I hit that tree too. But yeah, on the previous basket, I totally missed the putt, but got nubbed in. It was cool. 279 feet here for hole 16. Going bobcat again. A little high and tickled that branch. It still fought through really nicely. So I left this putt in because if you look at the right side of the screen, that kind of hard pack. So if I would have thrown that bobcat lower and caught that, I actually probably would have skipped long. So you can use the ground play to your advantage on this hole for sure. Hole 17, 327 feet. Probably forehand is the better play here, but I don't have this distance. I'm going bobcat again. Threw it exactly how I wanted it, just not where I wanted. I wanted to skip around that tree trunk. And there's the basket from where I was. There's kind of under that tree. You don't want to get gobbled up in there. And back towards the tee. Final hole, 311 feet. Downhill. Nice hyzer line. I'm throwing an Athena here at like 60%, 70%.
Nice putt.
Getting nice skips just short of the basket. But that was actually my shiggle. This was my bobcat. Yeah, and that's Zilker Park. So thanks for watching. Let me know how you like this course or other courses in the Austin area that I can make a video for next time I'm in town. And we'll see you out there. Yes. Nice to meet y'all too.